What's up, guys? Welcome to Strength for Today's Man. This is volume 108. Today, I want to talk about true power because there's a lot of people that's always talking about authority, talking about levels of positions of management, levels of positions of power. But we want to talk about true power, the kind of power that changes lives for the better, not for their own account, not for their own gratification, but true power that will change lives. Philippians 2:6-8 says, "Who, being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant, being made in human likeness, and being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on a cross." That's true power. Today, if we want to be achievers in our culture, you know what they say? They say we need to commit to moving up the ladder of success. There's so many people today that want to move up the ladder of success. They want to get to that next level of management. They want to get to that next level of power. They want to get to that next level of authority. So they do whatever it takes to get to the level that they want to get to in business. Even in ministry, there is so many people that are hungry for a title. They're hungry for a position. And the sad part about it is once they get that position, once they get that power, once they get that level of authority, it's all about them. But no matter how high we climb, no matter what title we hold, we will never find ourselves being in very nature God. Think about all of those that are in the entertainment industry. What's the first thing these guys do when they get a power of influence? They get in a position to where all these people are flocking to them, watching them, wearing their clothes, putting their name brands on, showing up at their concerts, showing at their convention, whatever the case may be. They got all these groupies. And then they find themselves getting to a point in life to where they are now feeling like they're God. They have this God mentality. They have this God mindset. They even changed their name to Yah. And I'm like, yo, you will never, I don't care how high you go up in life. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many followers you have. You will never be in very nature God. It is an honor, guys, girls, men, women. It is an honor, whether you're in leadership, whether you're in business, whether you're in ministry, whether you're in life itself. It's an honor to have a high position of power. But the challenge is found in how we use the position. So many people today misuse their position. How many times have you seen on TV, heard in the news, how those that are in authority have misused their position? Even in the highest court, we see people misusing their position. We see people buying their position. We see people doing things they know they should not be doing because they hold the highest position in the land. If we have an attitude of entitlement, we will seek ways to have people meet our needs instead of us seeking ways to meet their needs because we have this mentality of entitlement. It's all about me. It's my show. Look at me. This is all about me. That's an attitude of entitlement that we do not need to have. If we have a spirit of humbleness, if we have a spirit of humility, we will use our position of power to create ways to serve others and ways to help others in ways to meet others people's needs. That's the right way to use true power. Jesus relentlessly pursued the path of humility. Everything he did, he was humble. He had the most power in the land. He was the most powerful person on the earth, but still, he considered himself a servant. He humbled himself to the status of servant because he wanted to serve. He wanted to teach us a lesson. He wanted to teach us that even though he came from royalty, he still bowed to the level of servant. That is one of the lowliest positions that you could possibly have, is the position of servant. This path he led, it led him beyond serving others and brought him to the cross. Committing to a life of humility will lead us to service and sacrifice. Many of us, we don't want to serve. We don't want to sacrifice because we want to be served. That's our mindset, and that's not a good leader. That's not a good role model. Serving and sacrifice is the ultimate position that you should seek in order to have true power. When we choose to pursue that path, we will find ourselves in good company. Let me close with this. God, give me the strength to pursue a path of humility. Help me see myself through the lens of humbleness so I do not miss an opportunity to serve others. You want true power? Serve others. This is Strength for Today's Man, Volume 108. And like one of my favorite motivational speakers would say, it's been a plum-pleasing pleasure. You guys go out, seek true power, but seek it in the mindset of humility. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow on the next podcast. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and share the channel with someone else. Don't keep it to yourself. Share the wealth. You guys be blessed.